Welcome to Be More Lifestyle. Now, here's your host, Brandy Proctor and Katie Rose.
Let's talk about how to protect your online information.
Many of us fear the possibility of our personal information getting hacked, and our first guest is here to offer 7 cybersecurity tips for your protection.
Please welcome Dr. T. Augurson, the CEO of Blackout Cyber. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, so for people that don't know, tell us how common it is for the average person to have their information stolen online.
It's actually very common.
Really?
More than 90% of the people in America have had their information stolen.
Wow.
Now, it hasn't been used yet, but it has been already stolen, and it's more of a game of waiting to your turn to identity theft to happen to you, because the people that steal it are not the same people that use it. It's 2 separate people.
So even if, say, something happens, it might be months before anything shows up in your bank account.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay.
Right.
So what can people expect if their information is hacked? Because my first thought goes to, they're going to drain my bank account.
Right. Well, that's what most
Good
people
luck.
think. I know. That's what most people think. But of course, the bank account's the first thing. But they also start different accounts with your information. They also use your email address for different things. They also want to steal your passwords, because they have your passwords. They can get into different types of accounts, and they can spoof you. And look, they're trying to steal your identity. They want to be you, but they also don't want you to know they're doing it.
Oh my gosh.
And this happens, I mean, on social media. You always see somebody showing up with somebody else, same name, same photo.
Exactly.
Why?
Really, it's because it's so easy.
Okay.
And people don't protect themselves. So with anything out there in the world, if it's simple to do, that's why it happens so much. And it's actually, it's growing. It's happening at a larger, faster rate these days, because people don't read the terms and conditions. People don't pay attention to the services they're used.
Okay, so how do we protect ourselves?
First thing is start reading the terms and conditions, and when you click OK, because nothing's free on the internet. So you use your Gmail or whatever service you're using. In that terms and conditions, they're either selling your information, providing it to someone else, and then it leaks out and it's not secure. So nothing's free. And then use strong passwords and stay away from public Wi-Fi unless you're using a VPN, a virtual private network. And then also things that you should always do is, hard copies of things, delete it, shred it, get rid of things of that nature. So those are some tips that you can do just to protect yourself.
Okay.
All right, so some of those tips up there on the screen, but talk to us about the public Wi-Fi, because so many times people meet at a coffee shop to do work, and then they just open up their computers and they're there for hours. Why is that important?
Well, think about it like this. When you go use public Wi-Fi, you're relying on whoever's providing that Wi-Fi to protect it. So versus like your house, for example, if you're at home and you lock your doors, you have a security system, you know you're good to go. But if you go to your neighbor's house, you don't know how secure they are when you stay there. Same thing with public Wi-Fi, and it's actually easy to hack into public Wi-Fi and just monitor what you're doing.
Okay, so talk to us about the services that your company provides.
Okay, so at Blackout Cyber, what we do is, which is very unique, we actually remove your information from the internet so that your identity won't be stolen. So in comparison to all the other services out there, they monitor and then they tell you, oh, your identity's being stolen or something's up in your account. And what we do is we remove your identity from the internet, your personal identifiable information, so then that way they can't steal your information.
So if we come to you and we do that, can you still keep social media, or do you just completely get offline?
Well, no. So the second core service we offer is we protect your social media.
Okay.
So we actually,
that's a different thing.
That's a different thing. So the second service is we make sure that people can't hack into your social media or your email. And the first service is removing information. So with both the services together, you're pretty much protected, because the data breaches that are happening every day, that's why your information's out there. Experian's been hacked. Microsoft has been hacked. Disney Plus has been hacked. All these things that people use every day has been hacked. That's why your data's out there.
Wow. So tell us about the social media. If our social media is hacked, how will we know? And how big of a deal really is that? Can we just re-account?
So when you think social media, don't just think Instagram, Facebook. You also got to think about Gmail, your Apple ID. If someone gets your Apple ID, they can get into your phone, and they can be you in your phone. That's all you need. Same thing with your Gmail password. Your phone's backed up to Gmail. If I get a new phone and I know your password, now I have your phone.
So it's kind of like a door.
It's a door, right. That one password. And what happens is most people, their email address or some other password is the same. So if you figure out your password to Netflix, then you might use that to to Gmail and now your Apple ID. And once I get in your phone, I can see all your pictures.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Wow. So much information and so important. Thank you so much for being here.
No problem.
Tell us where our viewers can get in contact with you.
Best way to get in contact with us is www.blackoutcyber.com and also on Instagram at Blackout Cyber, all one word.
Amazing. Thank you. That information again, if you missed it, on the bottom of your screen. Thank you so much for those great tips.
Thank you for having me.
I know for sure you have 2 new customers. Stay with us.